All right, everyone, welcome back once again to the channel. So lately I have been looking for some real scary content. All right, I really want to get scared. I've been checking out some animated videos so far, some live action videos, short horror films, and for the most part they've been scary, but in a kind of more disturbing, not a jump scare kind of way, more of like a disturbing story, and they've been very effective. Now today I've been wanting to look for a little bit something more jump scare type of scary, and so I found this channel called Distopia. All right, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. I've just discovered it today, and there's a lot of shorts, short videos on this one here. I did find some like 3-part short horror films, or just kind of like 2-sentence scary stories. They're more like scary stories, right? It literally is what the video says, not short horror films. So scary stories, and so this just really caught my eye. So I wanted to give it a check out. For those of you who are familiar with like short horror films, toss them my way. Let me know which one has scared you the most. I think I saw, I want to go into like real footage, or at least what seems to be real footage, because I know a lot of it that seems like real content is actually just fake. And nowadays, a lot of it, high percentage of it is fake. But there is one that I saw that was, it was just a video of like a ghost, or like a young ghost kid or something they caught inside like what looked like some kind of chimney or some kind of tunnel. And it's just like, while they're filming it, you don't see anything, but when they pause the video and slow it down, it says the words, I have the body of a pig, but it slows down. And man, as soon as I saw that gave me a chill. Like, a lot of the videos that I've seen after that are explaining it, and they basically say that it's a fake. But even so, man, like the way it was just done, the audio slowing down, and it was obviously like lowered to like a more what is it, like a thick, slowed down, very I can't think of the word, like a more scary tone, really, and slowed down. And it's just like it really worked, man. It sent, every time I saw that now, it just sent shivers down my spine, dude. And I was like, man, it felt horrible, but it also feels good that it made me feel this way, at least for a brief moment, And so that one became memorable to me. So I want to see some videos here that I know are fictional. Well, I assume they are, but I want to really jump into this one here and look at a little bit more of real scary jump scare content. And now I saw some of the images on the thumbnails of some of the videos here, and my goodness, they look scary. And so yeah, you guys, if you are into some short horror films or into scary stories or things like that, again, toss them my way and let me know, because I love this type of content, and I really do want to make my own comic book short story, read it aloud to you guys just through imagery, but watching all this stuff really helps me expand my imagination toward creating more disturbing content. I've like always try to learn how does the content become scary. Certain things are added to the faces, or certain colors, certain things in the environment. It just works, so I always want to learn this through watching these films and these little videos, and of course to support the channel as well. So anyway, you guys, let's jump right into this one. This one is called 2-Sentence Scary Stories Part 1. So before I continue, this is going to be a 3-part video, just because these are about like a little bit over 2 minutes long, and I want to make this video worth it. Make sure you guys enjoy watching this. So this is going to be a 3-part, not this video itself, but watching the content is 3 parts. The content that I'm watching is going to be 3 parts. So this video will continue throughout all the 3 parts, right? It'll all be in this one video. So anyway, you guys, let's jump right into this. You know what to do. If you want to check out the content yourself, you can click in the link in the description down below. Check it out for yourselves. Recommend it to a friend. Subscribe to the channel and all these other things. You can do that as well with my channel here. You can subscribe if you like the content. You can comment and all these things. Share it with your friends. Let them know we're doing speed art here and reactions. All right. So of course, if you don't want to do all that, you can just watch this with me and watch me get scared. So let's get scared.
My wife's
True
reflection in the
senses.
mirror
Oh
stopped
my
moving.
god,
right
this
when
is
she
already
did.
disturbing.
But when she turned to face me, I saw that her reflection was still staring straight ahead.
Oh
I
my
heard
goodness.
scratching at the window, but when I looked out, there was nobody there. The scratching continued until I realized that it was coming from inside the house. I woke up to find my wife missing.
Oh my
As I searched the
God.
house, I found a note that said, "I've taken our son. You'll never see him again." As I tucked my daughter into bed, she whispered, "Daddy, there's somebody in my closet." I opened the closet to reveal an empty space, but when I turned around, my daughter was gone. I went to check on my daughter in the middle of the night and found her staring at the wall, talking to someone I couldn't see. When I asked her who she was talking to, she replied, "The man in the corner." As I walked down the hallway, the light bulbs started flickering. When they finally went out, I realized that something was following me in the darkness. I found an old diary in the attic that belonged to the previous owner of our house. As I read through it, I realized that the writer had been keeping track of my every move. I was watching TV when the news announced that a killer was on the loose in my neighborhood. As I turned off the TV, I heard a knock at the door.
Oh my.
I woke up to find my daughter's doll standing at the foot of my bed. As I reached out to move it, I felt its cold plastic hand grab mine.
Oh, that sound,
In the
dude.
middle of the night, so I went to check on her. When I got to her room, she was standing in the corner, staring at the wall. As I walked through the cemetery, I heard footsteps behind me. When I turned around, there was nobody there.
Jesus.
I found an old photo of my family in the attic, but there was a stranger standing in the background. When I asked my parents about it, they said they'd never seen the person before. I woke up to find my son's bed empty. As I searched the house, I found a note that
Christ.
said, "I've taken him to the place where I lost my own son." I heard my son laughing in his room, but when I went to check on him,
dude.
he was fast asleep. As I left the room, I heard the laughter continue.
Oh man.
As I lay in bed, I heard scratching on my bedroom door. When I opened it, I found my dog outside, whimpering and bloody paw prints leading into the darkness.
Alright guys, this is part 2 by
I
the way.
received a photo from an unknown number. It was a picture of me, sleeping, taken from inside my own bedroom.
Look at this imagery, man. Oh my god.
My daughter
that
always
gave
talked
me
to her
chills.
imaginary friend. One day, I saw
Oh
a
my
child's
gosh.
handprint on the inside of her bedroom window. I woke up to find my front door wide open. When I reviewed the security camera footage, I watched myself sleepwalking out into the night.
Oh Jesus.
After my grandma's
Oh
funeral,
my god,
I
dude.
couldn't
Oh
stop
my.
smelling her perfume
Man.
in my room. When I checked her old vanity, I found a note saying, "I'm not gone yet."
What?
I kept hearing whispers coming from the attic. When I went up to investigate, I found a hidden room with a chair facing a one-way mirror.
Oh my
My wife always complained about the
goodness.
cold spot in our bedroom. One night I woke up to find her sleeping next to me, but her body was ice cold. I found a locked diary in my new apartment. As I flipped through the pages, I realized every entry was about me. I entered an empty elevator, but it started going down instead of up. The doors opened to reveal a dark underground floor that wasn't on the building's layout.
Wow.
While browsing through old family photos, I noticed a figure standing behind me in every picture.
I never use
getting
elevators,
closer
man.
with each photo.
Oh jeez.
I moved
Oh,
into a
stop
new
it with
house
the
and discovered a
recordings,
hidden
man.
room
I
in
get
the
so
basement.
much chills.
Inside, I found photographs of me from different angles and times, all labeled with my name. I woke up to the sound of laughter coming from the closet. When I opened it, my daughter's lifeless body fell out, her eyes wide open and a smile carved into her face. I found an old camcorder in the attic and decided to watch the tapes. The footage showed my childhood, but there were always glimpses of a faceless figure watching me from a distance. I woke up paralyzed, unable to move or speak.
Oh my
I saw
god,
a shadowy
man.
figure standing at the foot of my bed, whispering words I couldn't understand.
Alright, hold up, man. I need a break, dude. This one is terrifying, man. Oh my gosh. I think all of these have made me feel like just a discomfort, like a chill down my spine. Oh my gosh, like a shiver. You know, if it's that one I said with the pig, with the audio, the recorded audio, all distorted and stuff like that, that is always so effective to me. Like where it said, you were just a baby, or well, I forgot what the other one said. Dude, I think I'm gonna need some water, man, because this one is getting to me, man. I'm not gonna lie. This one's, see, I'm like looking around behind me, man, just making sure nothing's there. Oh, jeez. But I'm enjoying myself, man. I'll let y'all know. I'm enjoying this. I really am. It's just, you know, I need to take a little pause. All right. Let's hop back into this.
My reflection in the mirror started moving on its own,
God,
mimicking my every move perfectly. But when I tried to step away, it
look
kept
at
going,
this imagery,
revealing a
man.
sinister
For real,
grin.
look at this.
I couldn't sleep,
Jesus.
feeling like I was being watched. When I turned on the night vision camera, I saw dozens of pairs of glowing eyes surrounding my bed.
All right, I gotta let you guys know, I've seen this. All right, when I was at the camp, it was probably deer, but I'm just saying, you know, this was super frightening because I was at the camp and I used to sleep in the back of the of my arts and crafts building, you know, where I did arts and crafts there, and so I had a little attic up at the top. Is it an attic or yeah, an attic is the top, basement at the bottom. I always mix the two. I was at the attic. I would sleep up there, and on my way up at night, sometimes I'd come, you know, a little late to the building because you know I was hanging out with the staff and all of that. And so when I would come in, man, like twice, like 2 nights, you know, I had my flashlight on, and it's pitch black out there in the woods, like in the forest, in the mountains. There was lights obviously in some of the areas of the camp, you know, for you to see where you're going. But as soon as you got down to like the area where all the stuff was, like all the, you know, like the arts and crafts building and a couple other what is it called, cabins and stuff, you know, it was super dark, and I had to have my head the head flashlight on, and so, or sometimes I had like that, you know, just flashing around. And yeah, man, I was walking up to my arts and crafts building, and when I got to the stairs, I was about to go up, and so behind that building it's just open, like it's nothing but trees in the back there. There's a couple of trails that lead up to like other cabins, but they're, you know, off to the side there. You gotta like go through these kind of lonely trails. And just behind that is just, you know, a big hill full of trees. And at night, I saw like 6 glowing eyes, just like, as soon as I flashed into that darkness, like 6 glowing eyes just popped up and just like started staring at me. Dude, my body just froze. And like, I'm saying, like, these were probably deer. So, I mean, but it was my first time when I saw them. The second time, I figured like, oh, they're probably just deer or something, you know, they're not going to harm me. But first night, man, was when I saw that. I mean, I was just like, nope. I ran up the stairs super fast and then just shut that door. I didn't even have a door. Like I had this part of like a plywood, piece of plywood or something like that I grabbed, and then just closed that area up the stairway. And then other areas of that room were open, so I also like blocked all of that with just a bunch of other pieces of plywood and parts of, you know, something that broke. And just, man, it was super scary, dude. Oh my gosh. Yo, if you guys have a story of all that, like of anything like that, let me know in the comment section. I would like to know your story. But yeah, that was probably something I can relate to when I saw the glowing eye staring at me. I think like the third night I realized it was a deer. just like ran away as soon as I flashed the light on it. But you know, the first time they were out in the distance kind of, and then you just see them like kind of like going from down up and just staring up at me, like 6 of them. And then the other set, by the way, like the third set, you know, popped up like 2 seconds later. I was just like, I'm outnumbered by something. Something's gonna eat me, but I was totally fine, you know.
Stumbled upon an old well in the forest and decided to peer inside. The darkness seemed endless
look at that.
until a voice whispered,
Join us.
In the old cemetery,
Oh
I noticed
my
fresh
gosh,
footprints
these
leading to a
images,
grave.
man.
As I read the name, I realized it belonged to someone who had died just
I
yesterday.
love it though, because they're so scary.
I woke up to find my entire family gathered around my bed, their lifeless eyes fixed upon me. Then, I saw myself lying motionless among them.
and I realized I was dead.
Dude,
While walking in
stop,
the woods, I
man.
stumbled upon a clearing filled with mutilated animal corpses. Among the carnage, I noticed a note saying, "You're next."
Oh my
I found a box
gosh.
hidden in my basement, filled with photographs of missing children.
What?
As I looked closer, I recognized my own face in one of the pictures, labeled "Found."
Gosh.
My reflection in the mirror started aging rapidly, withering away before my eyes. Terrified, I tried to escape, but the mirror refused to release my decaying image.
Wow.
I found an old journal that belonged to my
Dude.
great-grandfather. As I read through the entries, I realized he was documenting his descent into cannibalism and madness.
Yo.
In the abandoned hospital, I discovered a room covered in strange symbols and bloodstains. Suddenly, the symbols began to glow, and the walls started closing in on me. I received a text message from my
What?
deceased best friend saying, "I
I
miss
can't
you."
even look at half of these.
As I replied, another message came through. "You shouldn't have buried me alone." My daughter brought home an antique doll from the thrift store. Every night, I hear it whispering in her room, telling her secrets that only I know, secrets I can't escape. I awoke to the sound of scratching beneath my bed. When I looked over the edge, I saw my own severed hand reaching out, desperately trying to pull me under. As I explored the abandoned asylum, I found a room filled with drawings depicting my deepest fears and insecurities. Each drawing seemed to come to life before my eyes.
Oh my god.
I discovered a hidden passage in my house, leading to a room covered in mirrors. When I stepped inside, the reflections didn't match my movements, revealing distorted faces.
Alright, you guys, enough of this. This 3-part was good enough for me to just get scared enough, get uncomfortable enough. This one, all of these 3 videos, they had just chills. Like my whole body just felt chills after, like image after image, you know. And like I gotta admit, I didn't hear every like 2-sentence stories. I mean, I heard most of them already, but you know, most of them throughout the videos. But some of them I was just too stunned by the imagery. It was really hard for me to focus. Oh my gosh, man. How do these creators sometimes these people come up with like such effective imagery, you know? And it's not something I hate. I mean, I really love looking at this, and it's like you know, a lot of you might think it's like for twisted reasons, but no, it's really just like it's inspiration of like design of what makes something so uncomfortable to look at, you know, like the distortion of the face. I saw a lot of that happening in here, you know. I mean, it definitely fit. You know what? If some of these images connected to like what he was saying, the narrator, it would have been more effective. Like when I heard the 2-sentence stories, because they were different from what he was saying. I mean, I was more focused on the image, but that's just me. You know, I'm not saying it to like the saying that the narration wasn't effective. I mean, it was in a lot of parts of the videos, but for the most part, well, not for the most part, just in some parts, most of like the 3rd video or so, I was more focused on the imagery, just because I'm just maybe, you know, more visual than anything. I try to be, I like to like look at images. They really do capture my attention. Just the thumbnails themselves, you know, captured my attention. So, but my gosh, like this was inspiring to watch, you know, very, very chilling to watch. To listen to. The sound design was amazing in the back, very scary, you know, and it wasn't like well, it was some jump scares, but like for the most part, I was expecting it, and then I just had to look away like at some of these things, man. I mean, of course I would look back at it, but I mean, I had to look away for a few seconds because a lot of these images, even though I expected them to come in, I still wasn't ready when they showed up. You know, I mean, oh my gosh, man, this was really well done. Distopia, man, I am subscribed to this channel. You guys subscribe to Distopia, follow his channel, and you know, let him know, check out his content, let him know he's doing a good job. And I'm over here gonna let him know he's doing a really good job. I mean, amazing work actually. So yeah, keep up the good work on that, on the storytelling, the effective imagery you show. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm almost curious, like, were the designs that we see, like all these images, was it created by the channel, or were these kind of like from other sources? That's what I'm a little bit curious about. But yeah, regardless of whether it's whoever it's made from, I mean, this was really well done, and I'm gonna check out more of these. I'm definitely gonna check out more of these. Probably not 3 in a row like today, because at some point, like throughout the second and third, I was just feeling sick at a certain point. I was just feeling sick, and I was like, man, this is kind of ruining my day, man. But it worked. That's the cool part about this. This is the point of watching these videos, that I wanted to feel scared, and then it didn't let me down. I mean, it really was scary. All these videos were scary to watch and to listen to and all of that. So yeah, let me know. I think 3 of these were good. I didn't really have a favorite. Yeah, all of them had like scary imagery, and then some not so scary, but still, like, throughout you'd have like a scary one pop up, really, really effectively, like, scary one. Let me know which one was your favorite, if you have one, out of the 3. And yeah, man, let me know if you guys enjoyed yourselves watching this, because I did enjoy myself. But now I gotta go outside and just kind of enjoy the real world, get some sun out there. I'm glad I didn't watch this at night, but I'm probably gonna challenge myself and watch this at night, because it'll probably be more scary. But I don't know if I'll be able to sleep after that. So, but yeah, man, let me know what you thought down below in the comment section, and I'm gonna be back to watch some more of these. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you have anything in mind you want to share down in the comment section. Share this video with your friends and with family. Let them know what we're doing over here. And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. And I think I already said leave a comment. Not sure. I'm still kind of like traumatized by these videos. So got all kind of adrenaline running through me. But guys, this was fun. This was really fun. So I hope you guys take care of yourself. Stay safe out there. The world is still a beautiful place, with some darks and some brights. That's still a beautiful place to be. I mean, even after I've seen all this darkness. You guys take care of yourselves out there. Thank you for watching with me. Peace.